Okay, in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to take pictures like this with an iPhone, and you don't really need a lot. This was photographed with this exact iPhone right here. One light and only the old roses from the backyard. You guys are gonna see one of my new favorite lights that I bought. You're gonna see how I photograph with an iPhone, because if you understand lighting, you can photograph in any place, any location, any subject. And so some of these images are going to become limited items, prints that people can actually purchase for their own collection. This is going to take place in my backyard, in my garage, and right here at my desk. Okay, so here's a story about me and roses. I always thought that roses were the tackiest flowers. They were just one step above a carnation, because in high school, I always saw the guys that give the roses to the girls were the ones that would put it inside this big balloon that looked like a condom. They would put a white teddy bear inside it. I don't know how they got it in there. Then the teddy bear would be holding a rose. Always thought that was tacky. Fast forward many moons. So I am bored in the house and I want to photograph more things that normally are not my regular clients. I went to the backyard. I looked for roses that were old. Look at that. Does not have those textures at all. No imperfections, and that probably cut right here. And I look for roses that are very textured and weathered. Another thing that I'm tired of in Hollywood is ageism. So I'm trying to find the beauty in things that are older. If you're gonna go old, go all the way old. So this is beautiful. It's taken a new shape. This is kind of in between. You're prettier. I'm gonna go there. Things that are more experienced, more aged, more textured, and that's what this is. Now, I'm photographing it with an iPhone 11, not even the Max, just the regular 11. See the new ones? It just looks like any Valentine's Day card. Yeah, not really. It looks like Easter, not my type. But this one, what do you have that's special? This has some cool pink spots, so that's a maybe right there. This little beauty caught my eye, so we're gonna definitely take this, because this lets me maybe even spritz some water or something. It holds its shape, it's big, it looks lazy, it looks like it once had ambition, looks treacherous with those thorns. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I almost threw up when I saw this. I'm just not a bug person. You're out. I want to take this, so I don't know if I should. Damn, what else can I get? Not very pretty. Wildflowers, yeah, not really. Fig, not really. I found this guy. I think yesterday he looked too new. I've just been putting them in little cups just to keep them fresh. And then once you cut them and get them out of the wind, I get these evening winds, 4:30, so I want to get them out before that because that tears it up. Oh my god, it almost fell. All right, I gotta put this down. I'm gonna go and see which one has the most texture. It's you. You're the star. The roses, they're delicate. The roses have been beaten up by the wind, and so to transport them has not been easy. I've been putting them into little teacups and coffee cups, and I just snip them. Oh, by the way, boom, right there. That's a little tip on roses from me to you. The Weeylite that I got from Amazon, and that'll be linked at the bottom of this video too. It's right behind me. You can see it making shadows. It actually has 8 modes, and then you can work within it. I'm gonna get a second one, by the way. It's very good. It charges very quick. The battery lasts a long time. It has 8 different modes, but within each mode are arrangements. So it's a true RGB LED light, and that means you can get pretty much any color under the rainbow. It fits in your pocket. It's good, not just for photography, but for video too. All right, let's go use that light, and we're gonna use gear that I found at the dollar store, and you can come out with really, really beautiful pictures. And to prove that to you, I'm actually going to put some of these prints available for sale. If you're looking for tips on how to shop at the dollar store, right there, that's a video that people really love. I go to one of my favorite dollar stores. I find the stuff that I want for photo shoots. Now I'm gonna link that at the end, so just hang out and watch this video with my iPhone 11, and let's make something amazing. Let's do that. Okay, so here I am in the garage, one of the cabinet areas, and This is what I have from the garden. You guys saw me picking these out. I'm actually going to photograph this whole thing with an iPhone. This rose starting to really grow on me. You're not a favorite anymore. Just want to represent the California poppy, but I already shot the poppy. This one, oh man, like under the okay, obviously you can't see it, but I didn't know how rich the purple was, so I'm not that sad that I didn't steal my neighbor's flowers, which I actually forgot to ask her. And then this one is just tragic in its own way, but so beautiful the way that the leaves come flat. And then over here, don't know if I talked about this one yet or not, I have some rose petals you guys saw me picking up, and I'm using a clamp. If I need another couple clamps, I have it there ready to go. I have one of these homework situations, so the science boards that people, I guess kids still do it. I have a foam core board. Like this thing is, I don't want to ruin the flowers, but it's on the back side is white and then this side is black. I'm going to be using this because I want to make sure that the background, the fall off is pretty good. This actually is a review video, okay? But why do a regular review video when you guys can actually see me working with it, creating something? It's quarantine time, so I might as well do something with my Friday night. I'm going to see if I can use this. I actually like the smoked black of it. I've been putting the roses in individual coffee mugs and things like that just to try to keep them alive. Oh, and also this thing is a grinder. So you know that thing that you hit and like you grind things? That is it right there. So I like that. The goal is to do something that's more like a Renaissance style, just moodier, tragic, dark beauty. I have this as just something, if I want to screw the light on, we actually have a spot where you can put the screw into, and then it's also on this side, like this, like that, okay? So I'm going to go the long way. I just feel like I'm going to shoot these more vertical. For simple, try to position this light any which way that I want. I want to pick out which one I want first. I'm looking at lights there. I don't know which one I want to shoot. So Poppy goes down there. Poppy is done. This is like an old lemonade bottle I got from Trader Joe's. And I'm also going to put a blackboard on the ground. So I go black on black and get rid of this foam board here. Don't know how I'm going to do this, so we're just going to set it up slowly. Apparently these guys are delicate. I have to move them. Already lost a leaf, which, believe it or not, I'm sad about that. I move them out little by little. Damn it. Oh, come on, you guys. No! Shit. And then what I have is basically a foam core on the ground, and then one up here. Ow, these thorns. This, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, God. Okay, so I'm just gonna practice on this first, okay? There's the Weeylite right there, and I've put it on the arm extension. This is gonna try to cast a light. It's a lot of trial and error. So I got the light right there, and I'm playing around with different color temperatures. I'm realizing that I like a cooler color tonight. This is a pink rose, but when I hit it with a cooler color, it's like this greenish color that you guys can see on my hand. The yellows and stuff came out. So I am going to put this here just so that I can figure everything out. This was like 10 bucks maybe. It holds the iPhone and then powered down. So when you hold it, it goes automatic exposure, automatic focus lock, and we're gonna bring it down. So it's moodier. And on top of that, what I'm gonna also do is take this light and start playing with it. And just look and see at the picture how much it changes. It changes so much. You can make money, you can do amazing things with photography if you actually just learn lighting. So I wanted to prove, I just use a little RGB light and it's gonna be great. I'm using the iPhone 11. I do have nice cameras. I could do those. I could hit it with a light, blast it like that. All right, I can hit it from the side. It creates a whole other moodiness. Pretty cool also. So it just depends on what works for you. So I'm actually taking the light. Now this is my phone, of course, but I'm actually taking it and I'm moving it around and I'm seeing how light affects different things. You know, what do side shadows look like? What does backlight look like? Or overhead, or frontal? And so that's a huge thing. You want to play around, especially when your iPhone is on a stand. This is why you want to put it on a stand, and you want to use the automatic exposure and the automatic focus. So move it around, see what works. Every flower is different, every subject is different. You should play with this for a good 3-4 minutes, find what you like, and then stick with that. Let me go ahead and turn the light on for a second. I put this, remember that foam board that I was talking about? I put that behind it. The light is already filtered. It's going through this laundry dryer thing, then an old candle, so it glows. When you see it, it glows so beautifully, and you can see the dew drops of water. And I'm gonna actually turn off this light, and we get this incredible glow. And what this flag does is, look, when I remove it, it brings light over here, right? So this creates a shadow right behind the flower. So it's a flag. It just basically, this light blocks all the light in the back wall, so it looks a little bit more like we're going forever. So what I've done is I've taken some of the red petals and I'm introducing them into the setup, and I have to decide if I want to use this red one or do I want to use this broken red one, which y'all know I love a good broken. Swear to God, I feel like I'm broken sometimes. So that's why I like broken. One of the things that work really, really well in food photography is if you take the ingredients that's in the food and you scatter it all around the plates. So you've seen me do this for Farmer John, for Pure Farmland, some of my food clients. You want to decorate the surrounding with some of the ingredients of what the subject is about. In food, it's herbs and it's different things, are sauces. And with modeling, it's like they're accessories. So in floral photography, or in our case of this floral photography, it is water, it is petals, it's extra stems, it's little greenery, it's leaves, it's everything that I'm moving around, and I'm making sure that it looks good. This is what it looks like. I just threw a bunch of stuff. That's right there. Don't be ageist, try new things. All the stuff is basically things that you guys should have. The iPhone is the easiest part, and I want to take these pictures, I'm going to give them a little bit of post, and then just try out different things. It'll be really, really good for you as a photographer. Now, here's a really key thing all photographers should remember for all photo shoots. Does not matter what kind of photography you do, what the human eye sees is not what the camera sees. Say that one more time. What the human eyes see is not what the camera sees. In fact, the best camera in the world cannot match what the human eye is able to do. We're incredible like that. So when you look at something, you're like, oh yeah, that's beautiful. But let's see what the camera lens does to it. Does it flatten it out? Does it expand it? Does it distort it? Does it not really tell the story the way that you want to tell it? Sometimes it's uglier in person and beautiful within the lens of the camera. We all know people like that you're like, is that the same person? The camera loves them. In this case, I could match something up with the flowers. I'll put the roses around, I'll drop water, I'll put some leaves. It is not approved. We don't have the green light on it until I look through the camera with that light holding in place. Once it looks good through the camera, once it's printed out, it'll look good for the eye. But it does not matter what I see. It matters what the camera lens right there sees, okay? This is never as good as this. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys some of the final pictures, a little bit of post, a little bit of lighting, a little bit of zhuzhing up, and you're going to get really beautiful pictures that I feel confident enough to sell to people as fine art prints. And limited quantities, of course. If you're interested, they are down there. There's no right, there's no wrong. I find, now people will be offended by this, I find that people that went to school for film, for photography, they tend to follow rules a little bit more. I've never been from that school of thought, okay? I just say anything goes. You want to bounce light off of aluminum foil to the subject? Do it. You want to do that with crumpled up aluminum foil and then open it back up? Do that. Because what works for you is not going to work for me. But hiring you versus hiring me means two different kinds of pictures, and the client decides who is the best one for that job. So have your own special touch to all your work, and this is how you stand out. Don't follow everybody's rules. Know the rules, know the general rules of it, and then make it your own. Follow this video, know how I did it, know my rules, and then take it and tweak it to what fits your branding, and that's how you win. Alright, so what if you guys want to make more money from photography, you want to know how to charge more, how to get clients, and you don't know where to start? Well, you found the right channel. So there's a few things I need you to do for you to get the help that you need. Number one, click subscribe right here. This channel is dedicated to helping photographers set their prices the right way, run a business the right way, get the clients and market themselves the right way, but also light and edit the right way. If you appreciate this video, you appreciate the time that I put in these videos to try to help you and educate the photography community, please click like. That actually helps this video out a lot in the YouTube algorithm. Finally, actually that's not finally, it's a finally and then a finally. If you have any questions on your photography, every time I publish a video, in the first 30 minutes, I sit there and I answer everyone's questions because I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate your participation. Now, the finally part of it is if you are looking for the photographer's survival package, right there down below in the description is the link for that. It's free. My students in my masterclass, they have all signed up from here. By the way, if you want access to that masterclass, there's a special offer in that email list too. That is a one-time only offer. Let's see, what else can I help you guys with? Oh, you guys wanted to know about shopping at the dollar store. If you want that, click right here. It goes through me shopping at the dollar store. If you want to see me more behind the scenes on my test shoots or my professional shoots, that is right up here. Alright guys, my name is Weeylite. Thank you so much. Click subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank ya. Okay, bye.